Good morning, everybody.
Hey, everybody. David, good morning.
Good morning to you, Celina. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's always fun. And we're going to start with something that's always fun, too.
Yeah.
So the Penguins, this time of year, the Penguins players go out and surprise people, season ticket holders, correct?
Yeah, and they've done this for years now. And it's always so much fun to see the reaction. This does not get old.
This does not get old. Which is why we're going to show you what happened yesterday.
And this is Jake Guentzel. So he had a really fun surprise. So there was a dad and a daughter, and they celebrated their birthday. I think it was a week ago. Yeah, family's local birthday. This was a week ago. So he surprised Andrew Dixon, his family, and then friends of theirs. It's Matt Olbrys and his brother Nick Olbrys. So they've all shared season tickets with each other. And he went to their house yesterday and surprised everybody. He showed up ringing the doorbell with his jersey on. He spent a lot of time yesterday afternoon signing autographs, taking photos. How much fun.
So they knew someone from the Penguins was coming. Like, because they have to make sure someone's going to be home, right?
Yeah, exactly. And look, they even had a birthday cake. Jake Guentzel brought that too. It's a Penguins cake. Sweet. So they sang happy birthday to the dad and daughter.
He also, I think he signed an excuse for them to be out of school.
They always do. A lot of them do that. And he was one of, I think, 15 total guys who they were out and about all over the city. Brian Rust, I think he showed up in the full FedEx uniform. People didn't even recognize him.
So he was dressed, he was incognito.
He was incognito.
Oh, I didn't realize they did that. Okay. Now, absent from this was Sidney Crosby because there's something big in the works.
Ooh.
Yeah, a surprise.
A surprise. I have no idea.
That is coming up.
We gotta stay tuned.
We don't know what it is either, but when we find out, we will let you know. I mean, we won't spoil the surprise.
No.
We'll report on the surprise afterward.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what this is.
So you don't even know with your connections with the Penguins.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I would tell you.
She doesn't even know. All right.
Speaking of penguins.
Yeah. We want to show you this. Yeah. So we want to talk about our penguin, our little puppy penguin.
He looks so big. What happened?
I know. It's amazing how quickly they get big. So this is him. He doesn't have to ride in the kennel anymore because he's been a good boy in the car. So he doesn't have to ride in the car kennel. And then we have another picture that they just posted last night.
This is fantastic.
Now, I mean, every little baby needs a rubber ducky.
Yes, they do.
This is a rather large rubber ducky.
And so does Penguin the puppy.
Yes. He seems to be enjoying it, too.
I want that rubber ducky. Maybe he'll share.
It's not as big as the one that visited Pittsburgh a few years back, but Penguin's got his own. So anyway, watch every Friday because we will have updates with Penguin and his family as we sort of chronicle him. He's becoming a canine companion that will help out someone. So fantastic cause. So.
Yeah, very cool. And the Sabo family, they have done such a great job. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot.
Especially training him to be a canine companion. So I can't wait. This Friday.
This Friday, we're going to see them again. All right. Woo. So he makes us happy, but there is a class at Yale that is apparently the most popular class going, and it's their happiness class. It is all about learning how to be happy. Apparently, there are things to teach yourself. It's actually the technical name of the class is the science of well-being. But this professor has collected all this sort of science related to happiness and came up with really a process that you can follow so that you can learn to be happy. And that brings us to today's list because we're going to share with you some points to be happy.
Yeah, I love this, and I would love to take this class. I bet he has a big wait list. You said it's the most popular.
It is the most popular.
Wow. Okay, so we'll start with number 1 on the list. Focus on strengths. Identify what you are good at and find ways to use those strengths each day.
That makes sense because it's fulfilling whenever you know that you're good at something and then you're able to do it. All right, invest in experiences. Spend money on things like music, trips, meals instead of new toys, big cars, big houses, you know. And lots of millennials are doing that, so they know this.
Absolutely. A lot doing that for their honeymoon, too. The third one is savor more. Learn how to step outside of an experience and review it to appreciate it.
And number 4 on the list, express gratitude and spread kindness. And I believe in this so much. If you are grateful for what you have, your happiness level soars. So we want to thank Business Insider, actually. There was a writer who went through that class, and he shared those main points. And it reminds me of a book that I have. It's called 10% Happier. It's written by Dan Harris, who's on ABC News. And it is all about like meditation, but living in the moment and being grateful for what we have. Because if you're truly grateful and you recognize what you have to be grateful for, how can you be unhappy, at least for very long?
And that's important to remember, because sometimes as you go throughout your days, you forget. It's easy
yeah,
to forget.
things aggravate you and you get annoyed by something. And, you know, that's why I bet this class is just so popular.
I know. Very cool.
Oh, wait, we just got breaking news. We got information from Jill, our producer. You can take the class for free online through Yale, but you can take it for free.
Oh,
that's
well,
fantastic.
Let's sign up.
I'm signing up. We're going to do that this afternoon.
That's wonderful. Okay, I'm down.
All right, well, speaking of happiness, someone that we are so proud that he's from Pittsburgh, and we're happy about this movie coming out, Mr. Rogers. So the new Tom Hanks movie, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, it premiered this weekend at the Toronto International Film Festival. And there was even a question and answer period afterwards.
Yeah, so he was there for that, and that's always a lot of fun to do that after the movie. I love when the stars have time to do that. So the review and variety is pretty impressive. So we want you to listen to some of it, and that's going to be coming up.
Yeah, in fact, here's what it is. It's a quote. Hanks isn't just good, he's transporting. He takes on Mr. Rogers' legendary mannerisms and owns them, using them as a conduit to Rogers' disarming inner spirit. He makes you believe in this too nice for words man who is all about believing.
And then he goes on to say, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood is a soft-hearted fable that works for you on a very enchanting way. And the film comes out at Thanksgiving. I can't wait.
Yeah, and he says there will not be a dry eye in the house. So bring Kleenex to the movie theater if you're going to see this, because it apparently is very touching. We've been sort of watching them film it, and we wondered what it was going to be like, and it's neat to hear this review because it's a great review.
Yeah, it's really great. And I know we've been talking about happiness throughout this chat so far, but there is something that people are not happy about.
No, there's a shortage of White Claw. Yes.
Not here.
No, we have some White Claw here. But yeah, apparently this drink, so it's a hard seltzer, and it has been around for 3 years, but it really got popular this summer, and now people are stockpiling this. People are going into the stores and buying all they can, and now there's a run on this stuff. The company says we're trying to catch up. One beer distributor in Brentwood tells us his phone is ringing off the hook. Cannot keep it in stock.
No, and it's so popular. I mean, you could find these everywhere now. They are at arenas, stadiums, bars. I mean, every place sells these White Claws.
I have never had it.
Oh my gosh, well, there are many flavors.
Jill, our producer, brought these in. So I have natural lime.
I have ruby grapefruit, which I do love. Black cherry is also delicious, but they have a lot of different flavors, including raspberry, mango.
It's 9 o'clock.
Cheers.
It's happy hour somewhere.
Always delicious.
I've never had it before, but I like it a lot.
I knew you were going to like it because you always have Perrier in your PTL mug.
That's my little drink.
So you like that?
Yeah,
nice.
but it's the same sort of refreshing. I understand why it's become so popular.
Yeah, very refreshing. Good in the summertime.
Yeah. Something that would pair very nicely with it, also very popular. We have right here these beautiful Greek butter cookies, and I want to tell you about this. So this was my experience yesterday. We got to go to, in Mount Lebanon, Holy Cross Greek Orthodox Church in Mount Lebanon. They're getting ready for their autumn food fair, and they taught me how to make these cookies. So we're going to have a story on this coming up as we get closer to their food fair, but they put me to work. And I was a little bit worried, like, would I be able to do this? Would I screw this up? And so that's Maria there that's standing next to me. She's coaching me through the twisting part of it. And then you have to spread, like, do an egg wash on them. And they are they're the big hit of the Autumn Food Festival. They have a lot of other wonderful Greek food items too. But perfect like in the morning with your coffee or your tea. And so, in fact, Maria, who was giving me sort of play-by-play of how to do this, we're going to listen to just a little of her instruction. Thank goodness for Maria. Maria brought me more. Okay. Did I make it too long?
Yeah, a little bit, but that's all right.
That's all right?
You can twist a little bit more.
You just do a little more twisting.
More twist.
Okay.
And that's it.
I like it. You make it look perfect even when I start to screw it up. Yeah. She fixed the ones that I was screwing up.
Well, you did a great job. These are delicious.
Well, these are ones that they actually made because mine hadn't gone in the oven yet, but they are wonderful. So anyway, we're gonna have that story for you coming up in the days to come.
Well, nice work, David.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I like it when they put
Great
me to
job.
work. They're a fun group. So thank you all, those ladies out there.